real island boy. You know what? Carrie, I am doing so good today. No, you didn't miss. You're just in time. No, I'm doing so good today. Jordy and I had a great day. The weather was nice. We went out to lunch today. This girl, speaking of babies that look like their grandparents when they're born, and she doesn't, but she acts like one. She was, when we got to the restaurant, she is the only kid in the restaurant. All these like elderly people, like older than me, in there. I know they're probably like, oh my God, this kid. So she's sitting there and she's just quiet as can be, doing whatever. And then another family comes with kids and the kid screams, and I kid you not, so we're going to do it sideways. This is Jordan. She's doing her little thing, right? The kid screams. She's like, oh! Shh! Stop! I said, Jordan, stop it. Be nice. She's like, baby, go, wah. Oh my God. She's like, listen, Jordan's like, I don't play. I came for a nice, peaceful meal. Sit your ass down and be quiet, kid. And then as we're leaving, just as we're walking, thank you for the daily heartbeats. As we're walking by, this girl, the kid actually hit the mom as she walked by, and Jordan's like, no. She looks at me and she looks back. She's like, wah. I said, Jordan, get your ass in the car. I'm telling you, that girl is a character. Oh, Destiny, I got a violation for calling people bitches. Oh, she is sassy, but I love it. Literally, she's like, crybaby, like, sit down. Listen, I have had a hard week, okay? I came here to have a nice, quiet meal. I don't need you over here crying. You hear me? Pipe down, pipsqueak. What do you think about the Island Boys? I think that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about them being Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know. I don't know anything about them. Listen, I was too. I wasn't going to say it, but I was feeling her. Free out of herself about AB. How did she do that, Scotty? I did at one time, yeah. Many moons ago. I coached cheer for a very long time. They do. They absolutely do. Mama Deb, stop it. I need you to stop it right now. I'm not trying to get another violation. Can someone send me a picture? Melanie! Butterflies. Thank you, love. I love that so much. I need a picture of it. I am disgusted at our royals and government being... They were too? Oh, speaking of that, okay, so this is the one thing I know. As you guys know, those are things that I don't delve into. And I'm going to make a video about this. But we have to stop, Kiara, did she run from CPS? Well, if she did, she would have to move out of Florida. They'll be able to catch her either way. I don't know why she moved. I have seen a lot of horrible stuff come out. So if you guys know, Snoop Dogg's granddaughter just passed away. She was like 10, 11 months old. Horrible situation. I don't know what she passed away, but she passed away. Oh, Prince Andrew. Hey, Ruthless. Hey, London. Kathy. But Aaron Parnas's father. You guys all know. Okay, Danielle. You guys all know Aaron Parnas, right? Breaking news. Listen, he is my news source now. That's where I get my news from, okay? His dad is in the Epstein files. Now, he's not in there as, like, someone that did anything. Hey, Stacey. Again. He was surprised to see his name since he... Yeah, you guys, names were in there that never... Russell Wilson's name was in there. And all he was doing, he never talked to him. He talked to the broker that was trying to sell the airplane, right? So, crazy stuff. But anyways, Aaron Parnas' dad is in prison. He's always been very open about his dad being in prison. But people are now coming for Aaron because of what his dad did. Why are we holding children accountable for shit their dad's done? Same thing has happened with Corey, Snoop's daughter. She just lost her child, and people are coming at them because of stuff her dad said. Now, I don't even know what Snoop's done. I have no idea. But it's crazy. Like, don't do that. And Aaron even came out and made a video. He's like, okay, I see all of the tags. I see everything you guys are doing. But, like, read what he was there about. Or, you know, he wasn't there. But read why his name is in it. Don't just see a name and be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, so thank you, Stacey. Can you guys imagine just losing your baby or your grandbaby? And then somebody, you know, down talking you because of whatever. And I don't know what Snoop did. I have no idea. Same thing with Aaron. He's not his dad. Now, let me just say that disclaimer. This does not include the Combs boys. Right? I still look down on them because they partaked. They were part of their dad's BS up until he walked into the jail, right? Till he got arrested. They were a part of it. So they're excluded from let's stop beating down the kids for shit that their parents did. Yeah, Snoop was as devastated. We're just talking about names in the Epstein files or stuff that parents do, and then people are taking out on their adult kids. I don't understand. My older sibling hated me because my dad cheated on his wife. Yeah, what does that have to do with you? Yeah, you're an innocent child in that situation. Okay, let me see. Go to Miss Danielle. Oh, this is the other thing that I am somehow on Frozen Car Talk or Store Wars, Car War, whatever it is. One guy is actually intentionally spraying his car for it to freeze. And it's now under like inches or foot of ice. He has a hose set up that he sprays on it. I don't know how I got on that side of TikTok, but I'm there. And I'm like, can't that really fuck your car up? And sitting on all that, or underneath all that frozen ice, I would think that would really. Read the text in the corner of the page. Okay, hold on. In fact, there's my Miss Beautiful Danielle. Oops, hold on. Oh my God. Go. Okay. Read the text. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. Get it together, Angie. Oh, I can't read it. Oh, wait. I can't read it. Can you I'm too blind. I tried to. Did they write it in here? Daniel, can you type to me what it says in there, love? I had to zoom in. But I can't read it. I'm too blind. Oh, maybe if I do it like this. Hold on. Let me try to screenshot like this. Wait, how do I screenshot? I don't know. I don't know how to screenshot on this. Oh, okay. Destiny sent one too. Hold on. Wait. Let me follow you back to Miss Destiny. I try to follow back all my regulars that are in here all the time. I don't want $100,000 from Doritos. Did you tag me in it, Destiny, or did you send it to me? Because it's not popping up. Oh, hold on. Brittany just sent me one. Oh, these are the cheer ones. Okay, I'll watch those afterwards. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Okay. Well, this is really effed up. Okay, so these are texts from Bree. Who are they to? Who is the correspondence to on these text messages? Okay, let's see. Well, I have one here, a video. Okay. So it says, this is Bree telling somebody, I'm getting deletus the fetus and leaving. This kid is going nowhere in life, talking about Santos. Whoever she's talking to says, whoa, are you sure you want to do that? Bree says, I can't be stuck doing another custody battle for 8. Right like a cowgirl. Right like a cowgirl. Thank you, Miranda. I can't be stuck doing this, doing another custody battle for 18 years. F that. The person says, I don't want you making a huge decision when you're mad. That's all I'm saying. If you get another one, he will never forgive you. Another one? Interesante. He will think it's a miscarriage. Like the first one. Oh, wait, so is she talking about the baby she has right now? Ay, Dios mío. The person says, I'll back you up with whatever you decide to do, but think about it before you make an appointment. Bree says, I've been thinking about it for weeks. Every time we argue and he breaks shit, I can't do this anymore. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, no, that's all, I think. That is crazy. Listen, I don't know how these sneaky people get all these text messages. They are very desperate for money. Absolutely. That is craziness. When did these... Let's go to Yeasty's page. Oh, this was just put out 1 hour ago. You have 2 screenshots. Subject chains. Yeah, I get right to. Yeah, they do bring in views, but so who's getting all the text messages, or are they doing it themselves? That's my question, Rooted. Is this about the one she has now? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's a skit. Oh, this is the piano key song.
I can hear your teeth clicking from here.
Not the teeth clicking.
The ceramic place look like a crime scene. Yeah, look at those teeth. Yeah, you paid for the joke. Permanent clown man, you're allergic to smoke. Piano keys clicking whenever you speak, but you're shaking like a leaf when it's time for the beef. You aren't a man, Santos. You're just Brianna's little toy, hiding in the desert, just a dusty little boy. Think you're a boss? You're a puppet on strings. Brianna's the one who controls all your things. I was at the Grammys while you were stuck in the house. A man of the year versus a terrified mouse. I offered the pink slip, I offered the bread, but you're sniffing away all the brains in your head. You're scared of the scissors cause the lines are too deep. One follicle test and your secrets won't keep. Ceramic teeth for a temporary life. You ain't no man, you're Brianna's little wife.
Not Brianna's wife.
You can't detox a hair follicle, boy. Every line you ever took is recorded in your DNA. I'm a man of my word. You're a hand-me-down broke. You don't own the house, or the car, or the smoke. Sign the contract to keep my name out your mouth.
There is no car. Crazy. Oh, I didn't see this one. Bree Diddy, just
25 years old, hunting boys in their prime.
He's only 20 years old. Brianna.
Treating 20-year-olds like a Brit-Diddy crime. Call her London, call her Diddy, yeah, it's all a big act. She's got a fake personality and that's a fact.
She's only in the kitchen cause she's playing with the snow. Cause she can't even cook.
Man, she's really hitting low.
Not even boil an egg.
The dog's eating raisins while she's losing her grip. Just another Tuesday on a Brit-Diddy trip. Santos is a junkie, just a puppet on a string while you're chasing younger dudes and losing everything.
Oh my god.
What a joke. 25 years old.
Hilariousness. I don't know who's making them. It's crazy talent. Oh, Brisa sent me something. Oh, it is. Oh my God. Okay.
It's mine. Baby, throw the shit back, don't mind. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Even if those message are skits. No, okay. Absolutely. Yeah, skit or no skit. That's disgusting to say those things, right? For what Bree's downfall said, he hacks it. We don't incriminate, remember? That's what got you. Angel was lip syncing to it. Listen, I showed that the day she did it. I fell out. And I love the fact she's like, I'm loving retire or having a good time in retirement. I'm like, yes, Angel. Yes. I love her. Oh, you did? Oh, shit. That's in here. Hold on. Retirement. I'm like, yes, Angel. Yes. I love her. Oh, you did? Oh, shit. That's in here. Hold on. Stop it. Okay, let me pull this up. My hair needs to go up. I know it does. Okay, I got the documents because I know a lot of you guys want me to do that. Oh, I know we just did this for you guys to share it out for anyone who wants to see the documents, but you guys could do it again if for anyone who may want to hear the documents. Thank you, Pinky. Stop it. Oh my God, please tell me there's the one that's done. Wait, what? What you mean, Jelly Bean? Don't mess with me. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't do that. Is there another? No. Oh, is it? Oh, no. Oh. I cannot. What? I cannot. Why? Yeah, I mean he's under. He's got the curler schmurlers in there. Oh, that's atrocious. Oh, that's bad. He said I look like a goat. Yeah, look more like a poodle, not a goat, because you definitely ain't a goat. Oh, that's bad. That's crazy. I cannot. He literally looks like a little kid. Legitimately looks like a little kid. Sammy! Bree said she was going to abort the mission. The first pregnancy. No, I didn't see the back of the hair. Just showed, like, the front of the hair was bad enough. Shit. That was bad. Love you too, silly Cass. Listen, Bree likes him young, that's for sure. Listen, we have lots of evidence on that. The sides look crazy. The whole thing looks crazy. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about? Let's dive in. All right, go to sleep. What is the first topic at hand? Hey, I have no problem telling him. Let him pop in. I'll tell him. I will tell him. Court docs. Ooh, Resilient Jenkins. Interessante. They make me itch. But I'll do it. Okay, so I put down Resilient Jenkins. Okay. Aren't you going to go over the docs again? Bree said today that all the 2 pages lied about the doc. Yeah, I'll do the court docs first. So basically, Bree just wants me to read them again. You know what? I listen, I just ran, while I was coming in, I saw QP's live. Now, QP is one I've never followed, for a couple of reasons. But then when all this stuff happened between QP and Clover, I did follow them for a little bit. First of all, I can never understand what the hell he's saying. Ever. I don't know if that's just the way he normally talks, if he's under the influence of it, but he doesn't even know what's about. He's just like, I don't know how, that's what I got. Speak, pronunciation. He's one I absolutely cannot watch. And to be honest, he makes me sad. He reminds me of a lot of people that, I've worked with. And I hate watching people when they're really going through something and I can do nothing to help, you know? But I can't be Captain Save-A-Ho and save everybody. Yeah, I can't watch him. He was in an accident? Oh my God. From a car accident, he said in his life earlier. Yeah, he's just one I just can't follow. Just like you guys remember, we had a certain individual every day that would ask me about Red. I said I don't cover Red back then, right? Because he was always under the influence. Soon as Fly was like that, I'll watch for a little bit. I'll offer any type of help that I may give, and if it's not accepted, I'm not going to watch somebody take themselves out, right? It's heart-wrenching to watch. And so now I can watch Red. Red's doing great, and you know. All right. So, Bree, you focused? Bree, Santos, Ribster, get your little circle out. Go get you a little snacky. Get your sippy cup. Hop a squat. Have a seat. Put on our listening ears. Quiet. Listening ears. Because I know you need me to explain this to you. Okay? Yesterday I did a little fast. Wasn't feeling the best. But I'm going to do it again. Okay? Crisscross applesauce. Keep your hands to yourself. No touching your neighbor. We need listening ears. Okay? Oh. Quiet. Quiet. Okay. So, just want to make sure they're good. Jen, I cannot. Jen said, Bree, sit down and pet your noodle or your poodle. You're cracking me up. Pet your poodle and listen. Y'all are the best. Okay. So let's listen. Of course, they're not live right now because they have to be listening to me. They're typically not live when I'm live. That way they can focus. Oh, also, get your notepads. Get your notepads. Take some notes. Okay? So, per your request, I'm going to read this word for word, line for line, so you understand what this means. I'm going to put my hair up. Okay. Bring your pencil. Here we go. Listening ears. Okay, ready? Everyone? Quiet. All right. So, this is petitioner, which is John. John is petitioner. Bree, listen. You're the respondent. Okay. Petitioner's reply declaration. They have court on February 9th at 8:30 a.m. And this is for the motion to compel. For anybody who doesn't know, John requested 12. He had 12 different demands for request. They have Bree and her attorney, Mrs. F, named perfectly, denied every request and will not provide any information. Have yet to provide the information. And then Bree's dumbass attorney had the audacity to ask for $10,000. Okay. And so we are going to read a masterful work of art of Taylor chewing them up and spitting them out. Okay. Here we go. Number 1. This is the first one I won't have to read. Well, let me read it for you, Bree, just so you understand. I, Taylor M. Budnick, am the attorney of record for the petitioner in the above referenced actions. The facts stating herein are my own personal knowledge, and if called as a witness, I could, and I would, be competent to testify under oath the facts set forth herein. As to facts herein stated on information, and I believe them to be true. This declaration is in lieu of personal testimony under or pursuant to Riefler versus Superior Court. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Got that first one, Brie? Hey, Taz. You are good, love. Me neither. I was off for days, girl. That took me a hiatus, okay? But we're reading John's response to Brianna. Okay, number 2. I have reviewed the responsive declaration filed by Respondents' Counsel and Respondents' responsive separate statement. I am prepared to argue the reasons to compel a response to each of petitioner's demands at length at the time of the hearing. I also refer the court to the separate statement filed in connection with petitioner's motion rather than make my arguments in the declaration. So, Bree. No, Mitch, get on out of here. We don't do that shit over here either. Mute you and block you. No, I don't want to do that. No. Wait. Oh my God, doesn't even let me out of that. So now, mods, that dumb comment or restriction thing is going to be on comments. Because it made me turn it on. Okay. So, Bree, what that means is your attorney effed up because you were supposed to provide that information, and John's attorney is ready and willing and is going to fight it in front of the judge for that to be made, for her to make a decision. That's basically what she means. I'm going to put it in simpleton terms so you understand. I got you. Don't worry about it. Have no fear. Angie is here. Number 3. Respondent's responsive declaration generally acknowledges that the information sought by petitioners' demands for production of documents set 1 is discoverable. Indeed, respondent opines that the information requested by petitioners' demands is sought by via special interrogatories. And she also urges the court to find that she already provided the information informally through counsel and thus need not comply formally with petitioner's demands. Hi, Summer. Hi, Danielle. Meaning, Brie, your attorney said, oh, we don't want to do it this way. We want to do it this other way. And John's attorney, Taylor, said, we don't give a shit. We asked for it this way, and it's going to be this way. If you want to look at this stuff. Okay. Number 4. With regards to respondent's opinion that petitioner should have propounded specific... Sorry, let me read that again. Rewind. With regards to respondent's opinion that petitioner should have propounded specifically prepared interrogatories to elicit the requested information instead of a demand for production of documents, the production of documents is a preferable method of discovery in this instance. For example, documents, correspondence, writings, records, etc. are all able to corroborate information evidenced therein and or previously provided by respondent, where a simple statement in response to the interrogatories lack any independent corroboration. Basically, she said, you lie so much, we don't trust a word that comes out of your mouth. You can and will say absolutely anything. We want the actual document so we have proof of what you have said, done, what's happening, etc. See, I knew this was going to happen. And I can't even approve it. If I have any mods in here, can you take that monitor back off, please? Number 5. Petitioner John has chosen to utilize a particular method of formal discovery by propounding a demand for production of documents. The fact that some of the information sought to be elicited could also be provided via responses to special interrogatories does not excuse respondents' failure to respond to the demand for production of documents. So basically, she's saying you can do things 2 ways, right? There's one of 2 ways to do it. We chose this way. You don't get to say, nope, because I want it to be done this way. You can do that if you're requesting information. You do it this way. I'm doing it this way, and you are going to provide the information that I requested this way. Right? Because her attorney wants it done, basically done in a deposition style, where they just ask her questions and Bree just says whatever. Well, Bree's going to do exactly that. Say whatever the fuck she wants to say. But we all know she lies. Okay? So no, we're not going to do it that way. You're going to provide the actual documentation. And where Bree's attorney gets off thinking she gets to determine this shit blows my mind. We're reading 2K's response to Bree's for the motion to compel. Number 6. Petitioner is not required to accept respondents or her counsel's statement of information alone. Petitioner has the right to seek documents to independently corroborate the information provided by respondents and or her counsel, as well as to obtain other relevant information, evidence or information reasonably calculated to lead to the discovery of admissible evidence. Again, Bree, they're calling you a liar. They don't trust you. They don't want to hear it this way. They want documentation. They have requested it, and they want it. And you want to do lip service. Fortunately, your lip service has proven so much so that you lie. We can't trust you. Number 7, petitioner chose to pursue a particular method of... Oh, that's what I just read. Didn't I can't remember if I read this one or not, so here we go. Back it up, Bree, send the receipts. Absolutely. Number 7, petitioner chose to pursue a particular method of formal discovery, a demand for production of documents, and respondent must respond to it. Bree, you must respond to it. She cannot avoid responding simply because she would prefer to provide the information in response to an alternative method of discovery instead. Again, Bree, she's saying it will be. You are not in charge. You don't get to dictate how things are done. You don't get to choose how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, if you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Inspector. You don't get to do this. You're not in control. I know, Bree, I know this is going to hurt your ego a little bit because you think you are always in charge of everything and you get to do what it is that you want to do. But not this time, not today, not tomorrow, not February 9th. No, ma'am, probably not for the next 16 years. Okay? Because no, you don't get to choose. It was requested one way, you're going to provide the evidence that way. That's what that means, Bree. We're on to number 8. Are you taking notes? Make sure you focus and take notes. Number 8. Moreover, parties have the right to conduct multiple types of discovery. These bitches irritate my soul. I can't call somebody that, but I can constantly... Perfect. I knew Santos would be in here ready to listen. Bree, that's probably you. Make sure you're sitting in your circle. Crisscross applesauce. Get your notes. Listening ears. Listening ears. I want to make sure you hear this and you understand. You asked me to read. I'm reading for you. Okay? Pay attention. You requested it. No, this, they go to court on the 9th. But this is of you, bitch. She has full custody of you, poodle boy. Of you, poodle boy. That's about it, okay? That's of you. Anyways, let me finish reading. Focus. Moreover, parties have the right to conduct multiple types of discovery. This is the first demand for documents petitioner has propounded in this matter, and respondent refuses to provide a single verified response or responsive documents. If petitioner also wanted to serve a set of specific, specially prepared interrogatories to elicit the same information sought by the demand for documents and concurrently notice respondent's deposition along with the demand to produce documents thereat. He could do that. He could do that. So basically they're saying, but you're not in charge. You don't have a say. Right? You're going to provide this information. And since he has multiple ways to ask you for said information, he could do it that way too. You can still provide this. And then you can still get on the stand and provide your deposition and yap and under oath, under penalty and perjury of law. Then they'll just hem you up for lying under oath. So play the cards wisely. I hope you're still sitting crisscross applesauce in your little circle with your listening ears on and no talking. Number 9. Respondent Bree you cannot evade her discovery obligations by purporting to have already furnished information through her counsel. There is a stark difference in the evidentiary value of information relayed through counsel compared to information provided directly by respondent under penalty and perjury in a matter that conforms to the specifically structured required in response to a demand for documents. Petitioner has requested the latter, and he is entitled to code-compliant responses from the respondent. Once again, Bree, they're saying you're a liar. We cannot trust you. We don't trust this. We do not trust this, right? We want to see documentation. That's what we want to see, and that's all we want to see. So stop this. You're actually going to hurt yourself more in the fact of doing all the lip service. Just provide that to Santos and leave it alone. Number 10, the statement of respondent's counsel cannot satisfy respondent's obligation to respond to discovery in writing under penalty and perjury in a matter that utilizes the strict language and formatting requirements outlined by the applicable sections of the Code of Civil Procedure. Even the responsive declaration filed on behalf of respondent does not constitute statements by respondent under penalty and perjury. Respondent is relying on counsel to speak out matters which only the respondent has sufficient personal knowledge of. Once again, Bree, they don't trust you. You have lied so much that right now the lip service isn't going to work. They want you to provide the documentation, which should be so easy for you to do. And if you're not hiding anything, why would you not just provide the information? You supposedly want to be able to see the baby so bad. You want to be able to have some type of custody so bad, but yet you will not provide the requested information. Why, Bree? What is the purpose? What are you hiding? Why will you not provide it? I know we're different types of mothers. I know. I get it. Got it. Good. If it was me, I would provide everything. You need my left kidney? Absolutely. Let me go get it taken out real quick. Look, I don't even need anesthesia. Here you go. What do you need? I got you. But you're playing with your parenting, and you don't seem to care. It's a game for you. Anyways. Okay. Number 11. Likewise, statement by respondent's counsel. Oh wait, I just read that one. Did I just read this one? No, I didn't. Okay, here we go. Likewise, statements by respondent's counsel that requested documents have never existed cannot satisfy respondent's obligation to attest the same. By way of example, respondent's counsel claims she conducted a search of cases involving respondent as a party paying $1, that magic $1, okay? And she found no cases. If that is truly the case, then the code-compliant discovery response required of respondent in a statement affirming that she has made a diligent search and a reasonable inquiry in any effort to comply with the demand, but that she is unable to comply to the demand because responsive documents have never existed. Right, Scotty? Right, so you got the one of Danny Fitzgerald versus Brie Olson. You have the fact that the police were called to the MILF house. Just because 2K was there and he knows about it doesn't mean he has all the information on her side, right? Let's not forget Catalina Island. The police were called. In that report, she was a victim and a witness. Those are all different. Those are just a few different things. You say, Bree said in her thing, that the police are called every single time that she has her child. If in fact that's the case, you would have to provide that too, right? And for your attorney to think that just because she requested it through LA, you travel all over the place. And again, it's information or any police contact, whether you're the victim, the assailant, or the suspect, a witness, or the victim, right? Whatever it is, you have to provide it. You choosing to not provide any documentations does not look good on you. Number 12, respondent has failed to provide a single substantive response to any one of the demands contained in petitioner's demand for production of documents, set 1. And she has simply failed to produce a single responsive document via formal discovery. So this is a woman that wants you to believe, right, I don't know. This is a woman that wants you to believe she wants to see her child. She wants to be a mother. She wants to have some type of custody, whatever, visitation, whatever, in California. Right? But won't provide any documentation. Not a one. For what? Number 13. In this case, each of the demands at issue is either directly relevant to the issue before the court or is reasonably calculated to lead to the discovery of admissible evidence. The information and documents sought herein are not privileged or unduly burdensome or harassing or cumulative or duplicative to other formal discovery. Even if the court were to find that some of respondents' objections have merit, which I will argue they do not, respondent is still required under the applicable Code of Civil Procedure section blah, blah, to respond to those portions of the demand which are not objectable. So, and this one is important, right? Because let's not forget, Bree's attorney requested $10,000 in sanction for John requesting information. He is allowed by law. He can request them. And they said that they want $10,000 because it's a delay tactic. It's to run up money in legal fees, right? For it being, what do they say? Unduly burdensome, harassing, all of that stuff. And so she says right here, I will fight it in court. That information and documents sought herein are not privileged, are not unduly burdensome, are not harassing or cumulative or duplicate, anything. You're required to provide them. Provide them and zip it. Number 14, here respondent failed to provide even a single answer in part to any of petitioner's demands. Couldn't even answer a question. Remember when Bree said, I did some research and I found out kids who don't see their mom, like they look later on in life as to why their mom wasn't around. So I know W's going to look me up. And when he looks you up, when that happens, if it happens, whatever happens, he looks you up, you're going to be able to tell him, well, your dad asked me for information and I didn't want to provide any of it. Because I didn't want to do it that way. I didn't want to answer a question. Like, what are you going to tell him? What are you going to tell him? Because John has said from the beginning he wants 50-50. He doesn't want you out of his life. He wants you to be a good co-parent and a good mother. He wants you to be the mother that baby W deserves. You just haven't been able to step up to the plate at said point. Number 15. Oh, hold on. Hold, please. Sorry. Okay. Oops, hold on. Wrong one. Wait, what? What's happening? No, don't you be sorry. Don't you be sorry. Sammy, you guys are allowed to eat. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, don't come in here being rude. You will get the boot real quick. Listen, you can have a difference of opinion in here. I'm always cool with people having a difference of opinion, but you're going to keep it cute. You're going to keep it cute, or you'll get the boot. Oh, did she already get the boot? I don't see her. Wait, how's Brittany? Wait, he's beyond trash. Wait, how is Brittany being rude? Brittany's a gang. Yeah, it was like, wait, Brittany's like, stop gang. Okay, anyways, let me finish reading. I'll have to look at him later. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this. There's only a couple left. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute, I know Brittany. Oh, it's not, but who's being the problem? Oh, because I asked maybe 10 times to stop replying and tagging. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I agree with that. Yeah, you guys know in here, always, we don't, whenever people come in, right, I don't like people to tag them a question. I like people to come in and listen. Listen, Brianna and Santos need to listen to this stuff. They don't understand this if I don't read it to them. Okay? Keep it cute. You get the boot. We'll move. Okay. Number 14. Okay, number 14. Here, respondent failed to provide... Oh, no, that's when I just tried. Okay, 15. The discovery sought by petitioner's demand for production of documents. Set 1 is much broader than the narrow specific issue respondent's counsel and I exchanged emails about, which is discussed at length throughout the responsive declaration of respondent's counsel. Number 16, I vehemently dispute counsel's accusations and speculations as to the motivation surrounding the discovery. While it is true, we happened to exchange some emails about a very specific request on the same day. Petitioners form interrogatories. Family law, set 1, and demand for production of documents, set 1, were propounded. There is no further correlation. One must simply read the demand and assess them at face value to see that they are in no way harassing nor reflective of any improper purpose. The separate statement filed concurrently with petitioner's motion to compel discusses each demand at issue, and I refer the court to those documents. It'll be on YouTube, guys, or YT. Right here, this one is because Bree's said, or Bree's attorney, whoever said that, said that John's attorney requested all of this stuff and sent it to her on the day of her gender reveal. Delightful! Thank you, love. Look at those cute pajamas. Thank you so much, love. because they requested and on the day of her gender reveal. No one's that no one's that concerned or connected. No one knew when your gender reveal was going to be. You think his attorney is sitting back going, "Ooh, let me do the math real quick on time to see when it's going to go up." Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Okay. Yeah, Brittany, I said I would when I'm not here. Number 17. Finally, I assure the court that the timing of filing petitioners' instant motion to compel was governed by the sanctuary time period and nothing else. I declare under penalty and perjury, under the laws of the state of California, that the foregoing is true and correct. Again, she is letting the judge know there is time limits in law. When you file stuff, you request stuff, all of that good stuff. When all of that is done, right? There are time limits. That's it. That is why it was filed when it was. Delightful. Oh my God! I don't know where you find those cute little teddy bear things. They're so cute. I love them. Thank you so much, love. That is it. So, Bree, I hope you listened. I hope you learned. If you still have questions, if you need me to break it down a little more, let me know. You have court on... Thank you! Oh, shake what your mama gave you. My mom didn't give me nothing. What day do you have court? Let me see. I'm going to tell you. On Monday. So, Bree, you have court on Monday. Be there on time. Ready to go. If I were you, I'm not. Never would be, never could. Listen, okay, don't want to be. I would have all of the documentations that they requested. I would have it with you in your folder. You dress appropriately. Not the pink dress that you brought back, the green dress that you required. We all have green dress PTSD. Don't wear that. But anyways, wear something cute. And take the stuff with you. Yeah, don't take listen, leave Santos at home. Leave Ruby at home. Bring the paperwork. Bring everything they requested, so at least you're showing a valiant effort. If you want to be able to be a part of your child's life. Give me 1 second. Hold on, just a quick second. All right, sorry. My grandson has come down and get something that I have of the baby, so let me just text her. 1 moment, please. Okay. So there you go. You guys have any questions on that? Angie, delightful! Thank you, love. You guys are too good to me. I thought there was a fire. No, yeah, it's my diffuser. I love that thing. I love it. It's this coming Monday, the 9th, early in the morning. I know you're not a morning person. You don't like to set your alarms. You miss all of your OBGYN appointments. I don't know why you schedule in the morning. No, you're not a morning person. Nonetheless, court is in the morning. Yeah, I know she'll never take advice. Scotty Joy, stop it. Make sure the U-Haul has gas. Scotty Joy wants to make sure. Court is for the motion to compel. Yes. Yes, I gotta put my hair. My hair's driving me crazy. I saw on Snap, she was up at 6 a.m. FaceTiming her son. Nice. I'd love to see that. I don't know if he'll be virtual or not. I know that oftentimes court will give, thank you, love. I know courts will oftentimes give, for like a quick court hearing like this, if it's not long or whatever, I don't know how long this one will be. If someone is out of state, they will provide them that option. John has done fabulously at being in California. It was every single court hearing in person. So I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I did want to play another video too that I thought was really interesting that I saw. And then I want to move off of her topic because she's not a topic for me. But let me see if I can find it. I favorited it because I thought it was important. Here it is. We're going to listen to this. It's a video Brie did. I don't know when she did it, but she did it today, yesterday, something. And she talks about how much everything cost for, I got to do a puzzle. That's my puzzle on the first time. And I want you to listen to this because it's very interesting to me.
Also,
and she's talking about, the question is, why don't you have a car? Okay.
one of the other reasons that we didn't get a car right away is because I was literally traveling to Dallas every single month. So imagine living somewhere and paying rent there, and you're traveling to go somewhere once a month. I was traveling in Dallas every month. I was basically paying rent in LA and rent there because the flights, the necessities, the stay, and then at some point I had to pay for supervised visits. Like, it was so much money. Like, bro, I think I've paid more in traveling to see winter than I probably have in lawyer fees. My lawyer fees have been...
Okay, hold on. So we're gonna break all this down at the end, but I want you to hear, she's paid more to see Baby W than she's paid her lawyer. Now listen to the numbers.
well over $100,000 to $200,000, and then traveling to see winter has been, it's like, I don't know, like above 60,000. So
okay, well, let's talk. Shut up, Brie. Shut up. I was slightly confused by that. Okay, let's go to a clean page. She says she pays more to CW. Okay. C&W cost her $60,000. Now, I think she only had visitation in Texas, 6 months max? Was it 6 months? Was it 4 months? I don't know. But $10,000 a month? Whatever. So that's more than her attorney's fees. Her attorney's fees. Wait, this is to CW. Her attorney's fees were $100,000 to $200,000 for attorney. I know it's backwards for you guys. How is this number more than this number? I was confused on that because I'm like, well, that's weird. When I went to school, I get it was a long time. I grasp it. That's what I thought. 4 months, right? Yeah, she had 4 visits. Or maybe it was 6 because I don't know. We'll give her the grace period and let's pretend it was 6. No, yeah, because she had 4 unsupervised visits. Yeah, and then how many supervised visits did she have in Texas? It doesn't matter. It wasn't that much. But I was confused on how 60,000 was more than 100 to 200,000. And say about Brie, listen. 4 of each. Okay. If you paid your attorney $100,000 to $200,000, you may want to like have a conversation about that. I know that your attorney is grasping at straws, literally trying to find anything to benefit you, to help you. But $100,000 to $200,000, she can't even spell court. We're getting there. we are getting there. So there's that. Okay. And then you said, we're going to finish the video because there's more to the video. So you said that your 1 week visitation Okay? 1 week visitation is like living in 2 places. Well, I mean, she can. The cohort is on the Firth. Okay? On the Firth. Okay, let's just finish this video and then we're going to actually break it down so you understand. I'm always here to help. I know you think that I just don't like you, but no, I'm actually here to help you.
Don't make money like, oh, I can't afford a car. It's like, that wasn't my priority because my priority was going to see my son and paying for that. So, yeah. And now that I'm pregnant, I can't travel right now, so. It's not that I can't afford it, like I said. It's like, I just, which I did afford it. Santos is paying for everything, by the way. But, like, all my visits. The only thing I paid for was my supervised visits when I had to pay for them. And then, like, I think once or twice I paid for my flight. Like, maybe there. But he did pay our rent, plus my flights, plus my Airbnbs with winter necessities. He helped me pay for everything because he knew how much I was having to throw down the drain. Mind you, at the same time that we had to live our own life, I had to pay lawyer fees and, like, all that shit. So now we're finally, like, chilling out. I still pay my lawyer fees every fucking month. We're settling down. We're getting ready for our new baby. And that's why we're barely getting a car right now. Also,
first off, oh, this was done on January 20th. So shout out to Mandy. This is who I got the video from. Her name is Mandie. Just a shout out to her. That's where I got the video from. Okay. So you did 4 supervised visits. 4 week-long visits. Okay? And now, for a good part of that time, you did not have a place actually in LA. Remember, you said that you weren't going to get a place because you were traveling all over. I guess the trips to Hawaii, trips to Paris, trips to Florida, that was all okay. Delightful! Thank you, love. You're so sweet. I guess all of that is okay, right? Now, oh, Jordy. Jordy was playing with my cup of pins and stuff, and I just knocked it over. That's okay. I'll pick it up. Anyways, I love Jordy. Now let's talk about a real parent. John actually has a full residence in Texas. A whole house. Okay? House, business, cars, the whole 9. People that he cares for. He has that in Texas. But then when all of this happened with baby W, without batting an eye, he packed up and he moved to LA. And for 8 months, he didn't have to just pay for 1 week to go to Texas or go to California. Delightful! Level 24. Congrats, love. He didn't have to just pay for 1 week. He had to pay full rent in Texas, full rent in LA. And we know how expensive it is in LA. For some reason, you want to live there. Oh, that's right, because you don't have anything in Texas. Nonetheless, so full rent in LA for 8 months. And then let's talk about his attorney fees. I believe, I will have to, let me see if I can find a video on it. I believe his attorney fees when he, is there a hair on my, there's a freaking hair on my glasses. Why do my nose keeps itching? Hold on. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, with the numbers. I'm going to see if I can try to find a video. But before this latest round of stuff, so I think back in like October, whatever, I believe that he showed he was already at over $250,000 for his attorney. Okay, so I'm correct. Yeah, it was over $250,000, and that was like 5 months ago. You haven't had this attorney that long. There's no way you've already paid $100,000 to $200,000. And he pays full rent for 2 places. And you say Santos pays for everything. So what are you paying for? What does your money go to? And why is it, if in fact you needed to save money to whatever, because listen, Bree, back to your circle, back to your square, your circle, sit down, crisscross applesauce, listening ears. A judge wants to see, for you to have visits in California, a judge wants to see you are established. You have a place, you have a car, you have steady income coming in, all of the good things. You don't have that. That's the problem. John has been able to provide that. Danielle, or Sabby, that's the one that gets me every time. Bree claims she's a stay-at-home mom. To Santos? I'm confused. And being you're like 14, 15 weeks pregnant, whatever it is, how is it that you can't travel now? Let's not forget you came out after trying to bluff the judge and say, oh, Your Honor, I can't travel because I'm high-risk pregnancy, thinking she was just going to give in to you and let you have the baby in California. Remember, I told you that was going to happen. I was right. She said, oh, no problem. Stay home, be safe. You can have 10 minutes a week. Got you. You can FaceTime him for 10 minutes a week. And you're okay with that. And that's great. That's great. If you can't travel now, what's going to happen next time? When you guys go to court in April, what's going to happen then? I can't travel now because now I'm further along in my pregnancy. And then 3 months later, then you're going to have the baby. You know, then you can't travel with a newborn. So are you just saying you're just not going to travel to Texas anymore? Is that what you're trying to say? I feel like I have a hair somewhere here. Driving me nuts. So I don't wear my hair down. So if you're just saying you're not going to see baby W in person unless, not trying to be glam, I was just trying to get I have a hair somewhere. Unless it's in California, then you have to do what you have to do by the judge's standards, by the court standards, in order for you to have the visitation in California. It's not going to happen anytime soon. It's just not going to happen. So you either have to say, yes, okay, I'll go back to having my visitation in Texas, or be a great mom and just rent an apartment in Texas so you can be out in Texas where your son is, or walk away until you're ready and quit putting him through the bullshit. That's what a good mom would do. If you're not really going to be there for him, walk away until you're ready. Oh, no way. Oh, rent a room for valet. That's hilarious. It's got to be in my glasses. This is fucking driving me nuts. Try to clean it. That's why I don't wear my hair down, guys. I know you guys like it. I can't do it. Let me just focus. Bree would lose custody of W for views. Oh, absolutely. It's all about views. All about clicks and views. Yeah. She did say that she had missed a FaceTime call for some reason. I don't know. I don't know the reason. I don't really care. I'm like, at this point, like I said, and I've said it for the longest time, either rent an apartment in Texas where W is comfortable. He'll have a place to call his own. He'll know where it is he's going, and their relationship would actually start to develop and be strong. If she's not going to do that, there's just really not a point. Being demoted to FaceTime calls and then missing is just sad. Especially the fact it's only 10 minutes. Wait, hold on. Did you see Santos DMs to T Junkie? He DM'd T Junkie? Right, Erica. Like, who's missing 10 minutes? What? It's on her. We race. I am racing there. Listen, I need to do better, you guys. I need to make a promise to you guys. When, after vacation, I'm going to be much better. I'm going to be better. I promise you guys, at being online more and knowing this stuff before I come on. Because I'm just not that great at it.
I asked this man to bring me a few grapes.
Where did he hear me say, bring me a pound of grapes?
A pound. Guys, it is.
Listen.
I asked this man to bring me a few grapes.
Listen, now I'm not a Santos, supporting Santos, but I'm also not going to bash him over this little stuff. That's ridiculous. Listen, you asked for grapes, he bought you grapes. Be thankful. It's not like they're going to go bad if you don't eat them. I'll put them back. What is the big deal? And then you put that on social media? That's crazy. Good job for bringing her grapes on, or grapes, Santos.
This man to bring me
all right, shut up.
Guys, it is 6 a.m. I would never be up this early, but just had a FaceTime with Winter. And thank you to who sent this NutriBullet. Santos was just on live asking for a blender because I've been craving smoothies and we needed a blender, so love y'all.
That's the sad thing, is she can't be thankful.
This is fucking big as hell.
Who brought the millionaires a blender? Fucking love Tea Junkie. We'll just let it play through. Before Wild Child Breeze, that was her. Tired AF. Just did NIPT testing. Next appointment will be my anatomy scan. Baby's heart rate was good. Oh, that's her getting her appointment. Oh, God. Yeah, oh no was right. New video posted. Did you only do sneak peek to confirm gender? Yes, at 8 weeks. That's very rare. I did blood. You're wrong. Okay, it says, girl, I'm due the 13th of July. We're so close. Seems so far away. Maybe half a year. Best hair girl in LA. Sure, if you say so. Oh, big time. LOL.
I never ate at the restaurant, always ordered it. It's so good. It reminds me of sugarfish, but...
Shout out Tea Junkie. This is all her. Hold on. I want to get to the DMs. I don't hear me listen to.
Guys, people are out here just tanning still. What the fuck?
So damn hot out here. She's at the beach. They have money for all this, but not to see Baby W.
Some things just make sense, and one of those is you.
Poodle! Ow! Oh my God, you're deaf. Oh, yeah, it wasn't in her story. Wait a minute. Dang it. Well, I need them. Oh, it was yesterday. I missed it. Hopefully, I'll ask her for them. It was from yesterday. Dang it, man. I need to be online more often. Now you guys tell me it was from yesterday. Well, that's okay. We love to support. We outside. Stop it. She said, we outside says Santos looking like a whole lesbian. I cannot with you guys. I can't with you guys. Oh my God, you guys are too much. Y'all are a mess. Can Santos go fuck? Yeah. All right, so enough on them. What's the next topic? We'll go another 30 minutes. Oh, Sammy is the best. Can we all show a little bit of love for Sammy for me real quick? You guys wonder where I get the court docs that I read to you guys every single time? They are from Miss Sammy Baby. Every time she sends me the court docs, that is because of her. That is why we get to go over all this and read it. So love you so much, Sammy. Thank you. Please show her so much love. But you sent it, Sammy, in my in here. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Here it goes. So this is Santos sent to T Junkie. Yeah, we don't care when you cover our drama, but don't be defaming us. Don't be defaming us. We will be reaching out with legal representation. She was just bitching about legal fees. You're gonna reach out to an attorney in regards to people making videos about you on TikTok, yet you're always in the live, being a part of it. Stop it. Stop it. And then he responded to a story that she put up. Says, I'm talking to people like you, Fulio. That's what Santos said. And that was it. That's craziness. Crazy work. Oh, that's right. Oh, here we go.
Hi, guys.
This is from Emily.
I would like to start by saying that I am so appreciative and overwhelmed with the love and support that I've received these past few days. The more I learn about these people, I am so surprised that they would even want this kind of attention drawn to them with all the allegations that are out about them. Allegations regarding serious matters like human trafficking, rape, rugs, things involving minors, theft, bullying, harassment, and even more surprised that they would publicly admit that they created that profile, that they knew it was wrong, and that they would do it again.
I trolled her with a picture of the man who her daughter went to court with. I guess something happened, but look, I don't even know really much about the case. I didn't read it.
Said it yesterday, like, was it wrong? Yes, but she has her reasons as to why she did it. I'm just talking for myself, which is, I didn't know the details of it. I just knew, hey, friend, like, if we're gonna piss someone off, let's piss her off. You know, she pissed you off, let's piss her off.
I say, it was wrong, but I would do it again.
Mind you, that's a 40-year-old woman who had the article, who read the article, so did Bree. They knew the article, they knew the case, they knew what happened. And that's how they chose to go. And there's the Rubesters in the back. Well, if we're going to piss someone off, let's really piss them off. Just because you're okay with dismissing your guys' kids doesn't mean Grams is okay dismissing hers. So that hurt. I don't think you guys understand that.
Appalled by this whole situation, guys. I have dealt with evil men in the past, but
exactly.
This is my first time experiencing it with women, especially mothers. What kind of mother would use their child's essay and pain to hurt another mother, another woman, and also hurt a woman that has done nothing to them? I have done nothing to them. I would also like to state that my last message was not a threat of violence. It was a strategic admission. I am going to make sure that you wish you never did this. I've had so many messages on here that I decided to create an email. The email is called Karma for the Unholy. And if you have any information regarding this situation or situations associated with this, please email me. I was taught that adults have consequences for their actions. I was raised that way. I learned that lesson in my early 20s. And being in my 30s now, I guess I am going to have to teach that lesson. Along with some of the loving messages that I've received, I have received some hateful ones as well. Some calls from numbers that I do not know, and even profiles created impersonating me.
Wow.
And I just want to say that I will not be silenced. And I'm hoping that something good can come of this despicable matter.
Amen.
That if I can give a voice to someone who wasn't lucky enough
Exactly,
to have
delightful.
the support system that I had, and I can give other survivors a voice, then maybe this will all be worth it. Please share this video, like this video. I am going to be posting the email underneath. I just can't even believe that this is happening, guys.
Why am I not
this is
following
not
her?
something.
What the heck?
This is not something that they are going to get away with. And for them to be so arrogant and so cruel.
Okay.
I know this is not the first time that they have hurt people.
She
but this
did,
might
Betty.
be the
I love
first
it.
time.
Oh, hold on. Will Betty comment? You guys, make sure you guys please follow Miss Betty. We got to keep getting her numbers up. Remember, she lost her last page. She's been almost every time we post her over here, her numbers double. They went from like 500 to 1,000. Then the next time they went to 15. So she's gaining a lot of followers. We just got to keep getting her boosted up. So if you guys could please make sure you guys are following Betty. And if you're not following me while you're in here hanging out, well, shit, follow along, be a part of the Sock Gang. We have a good old time, okay? Love ya. Because, yeah, Betty, we got to start doing a live together. Thank you guys so much for following her. I so appreciate it. Yeah, Emily is so strong. And I'm so... I hate the way her story came out. I hate that... I love you guys. I love Betty too. Betty is an A1 day one. She has been with me for a very long time. Okay. I love me some Betty. Love her. And she was very upset, understandably, when her page got taken out. I said, girl, you're at 5K. We'll get you higher than that this time. It's a good reason. We're going to find the good in everything. But I hate the fact that she was, in a sense, forced to come out and tell her story before she was ready to. But she did, and she's taking it now as, you know what? This happened for a reason. I'm going to find the reason. I'm going to be the voice for the voiceless. If there's other people this has happened to, let me know. Let's put this shit together. I truly believe this is the beginning of the end of this whole nonsense. You can't just come on here and thinking you can just talk to anybody any old way and it just be okay. We have so many people now that are posting about them and bringing this stuff down. I'm ready for it. As someone who was part of the people she did it to, I can say she's done it for years. That's crazy. Breeze downfall. Oh, do you need me to post Betty again so you guys can follow some more? Hold on. I will post her comment again. There she is. Hold on. Let me post her one more. Oops, hold on. I'm going to do it this way. Let me pin it. There she is. You guys can go follow her. I so appreciate you guys. She's one of my mods. Again, an A1 Day 1. And before she lost her account, we were just talking about doing lives together. So, I want to make sure that we get her numbers up. What could the consequences be for Santos, Ruby, Bree, and Ruby? I don't really know. One, for sure, harassment. Absolutely. Cyber stalking, maybe. I really don't know. But I'm pretty sure at least harassment at a minimum. And you guys, let's not forget, I'm not going to post the video because defamation. I mean, there's, yeah, so many. But I did see someone do a video where Brie was talking about how she can talk about who, whatever the case. I can't remember exactly what it was. And, oh, that's what it was. It was victims don't act that way. Brie all of a sudden is an expert on how victims act. And so then they played the video of one of the 5 women that have come out and accused Santos of SA. They've accused him. He has not been convicted yet. Whatever the case may be, they'll go through that process. And so they said, this is how victims act. Did you forget? Because let's not forget, Brie also bullied these women who had very, very distinctive, like play-by-play, word-for-word descriptions of what Santos did to them, allegedly. Literally, we outside. Things you know. She has many victims. Yeah, and their video, their testimony is horrific. I believe one of the girl is, her name is Angelina, I believe. I may be wrong, but it's Angelina. It's horrible. It is absolutely horrible. So you have all these people that are coming out just spewing out a bunch of lies. Yeah, let's switch up the topic, guys. I don't like to spend my whole time talking about them. Tampa Bay. We started talking about her, and then we got off. So, that topic's over. We're going to move on because we got about 20 minutes. Okay, so Tampa Bay, I saw a video, got arrested for DUI. She was almost twice the legal limit. Yeah, she's in jail. Now, you guys know I worked in the criminal side. And there's some charges that I just don't grasp, right? And I'll never grasp. I'll never understand, especially in this day and age. It's not like back in the day where we didn't have, where we could just go to our phones and push a button and a car be there like that, right? Can you run me down who this is? Oh, okay. Tampa Bay, for those of you guys that don't know, Tampa Bay kind of blew up, at least I think like Maine, like that all of us knew. Excuse me, back in the day when Ashley was really, really popping on here. And Tampa Bay flew to, right? It was a whole thing. She raised money. I think she lives in Florida, if I'm correct. She raised money. People were paying money for her to fly to Texas to Ashley, right? And so she kind of blew up. She's actually, her and I are mutuals. She's super funny. She's super funny, but I forgot about her, to be honest, because I haven't even seen her on here in the longest time, or she hasn't come up on my FYP. I don't search people. She hasn't come up on my FYP. So I was disappointed today when I saw that she was picked up for a DUI. There's never a reason at all. In my opinion, it's only my opinion. I get that I'm a square because I don't do anything, but you can push a button and a car will be there in minutes. I don't understand the concept of drinking and driving. And to be twice the legal limit, that's absolutely unacceptable. So, what did I do on the criminal side? I worked with youth and young adults who were either in prison, in jail, or facing a consequence. They've already been charged with a crime of some sort. And I helped them through their court case, worked with the judges and the attorneys to try to keep them out as long as they worked with me. Wait, she hit a pregnant woman? Oh my God, Taz. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna come back to that. And then I helped them kind of change their living, right? Change their thought process, their thinking. Let them know there is a different side than being able to do that. Or, you know, a lot of the guys, when they would get in trouble, I would be the one there, sitting there on their court date. I would speak to the judge on their behalf, and this is what I can provide them, blah, 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 if they can stay out, to give them another chance. Me being there in the courtroom with them was always a huge help, because they knew that they had somebody in the community that was well established, well known, and had a great track record of my guys not going back in. by chance they did get sent up the road, they weren't there alone. You know, a lot of times their family didn't show up. I was there. I was always there. When they got ready, when they would get released, right? Because I would do the visits, my meetings with them inside the facility. When they would get released, they didn't have to stress about where am I going to go? What am I going to wear? What am I going to eat? How am I going to get there? I took care of that, right? They had a place to go. They had a job lined up for them, all that good stuff. So that's what I did. Loved every minute of it. I love my guys so much. Crazy. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so I need to know about Tampa Bay. So she hit a pregnant woman. Like, recidivism is so high. And with my grant, I had to keep my recidivism rate at less than 3%. By the time I retired, I think right at my retirement, I think one guy that started in the program at the very beginning was the only one that had gone back to jail. I have a great relationship with my guys. They know. Do it if you want to. You have to deal with me. Yeah, my guys didn't get picked back up. But they could even call me, like, if they got pulled over by the police or the police mentioned them, they knew a certain code to text to me. Michelle! Thank you, love. They'd have a code to text me, and I would show up there too. I would show up on the side of the road if they got pulled over. I would do anything for my guys. As long as they were helping themselves. They knew the number one rule was, I will work as hard for you as you'll work for yourself. I won't work harder for you than you'll work for yourself. But if you put in 10%, I'll put in 10%. You put in 50, I put in 50. You put in 100, I put in 100. Imagine how far we can go if we each put in 100. You know what I'm saying? Right? So they got education, they got credentials, certifications. I paid for all of that. They got jobs. They realized there was something other than. I had this one kid. The first day of class, you would always kind of get like a feeling on some, and this one kid came in and he was high as shit. Okay. He said this. He sat down, his hair was so long, it was like over his face. Oh, now my face is really gonna itch. And he was laid back in his chair like this while I was talking. And so I was like, okay, so he's gonna be my problem one. He's gonna be the one I'm gonna have to push on, right? I let him be for the first day. Day 2, I was like, so are we going to sit up today? Or are you going to come not high today? Because that's one of my things in class. You cannot come under the influence. Man, fuck that shit. I said, okay, well, then you're saying basically, fuck your life. I can change your life or you can keep living your life. How's that been going? Mind you, he was 16 at the time and had already had 7 felonies. He's been in and out of the system, getting locked up since 11. Right? So he didn't have a great start in life. This kid by the 3rd class came in dressed in nice, more fitted pants, a nice shirt, not high, hair out of his face, was there every day. He was learning. It was his first chance even getting to learn computers, because I would teach them like life skills stuff, right? Like, what is the difference between gross income, net income? How do we balance money? How do we do a budget? I always did a thing of them where they'd be like, we'd break down their money. And this one kid one time was like, man, I can make that shit in a weekend. I'm like, great. How? He's like, well, I'm telling you. I'm like, it's between us. They knew it was open classroom, right? Between us. He was like, I could hit a lick. Great. How much do you think you're going to get for hitting that lick? And he's like, I don't know, like $2,000. In like a matter of minutes. I said, great, let's go with it. So that kid got $2,000, right? And then I took his case based off of what he had. And then the other kid, the one I was just talking about, this one, right? He chose the job. So he got a job. So up on the board, I took his information and I gave him a job at 40 hours a week at minimum wage at the time. So I wrote all that up, right? Then this kid, I took his $2,000. So I said, okay, so this week, I can't remember what it was. Like, this kid made like $300. This one made $2,000. He's like, see, I told you I made the right decision. And then I said, okay, but now you were in a school zone. So that's an additional 5 years. And you have your charge, right? So I said, you have that regularly. So I looked up, I'm going to give you the minimum time. So you're getting 10 years of having a pew in a school zone. So you're going to get a minimum of 10 years. No worries, I can do that. Sit down. Okay. So then we broke it down, that $2,000 over 10 years. Then I gave him a job in prison and we paid 46 cents an hour, right? So I gave all of that. At the end, it broke down to like him making like 20 something cents an hour. But the kid over minimum wage, and I gave him no pay raises, no nothing. He just stuck at minimum wage for the 10 years and he made over $100,000. So now the kid over here was like, man, that's fucked up. I said, exactly. So yeah, you got $2,000 in a matter of a couple minutes, but then you get hit with 10 years, right? It's not the same. So it's just, I just put them in different lessons. But anyways, back to this kid. He came to class and he started loving it. Then he's like, can I come early? So he did. He came early every single day. He got credentials in, I can't remember all of them, but all computer courses, the whole Microsoft Office suite. He got a credential in all of that. Now, mind you, I'm 5 foot. This kid's like 6'5". I happened to be at Walmart after his graduation. He graduated. He was top of the class. He got like, I gave him so many awards because he was like our power, star. I was able to get his entire, his case dismissed and his entire thing expunged. So he had a clean record. He ended up getting a job at Walmart. So I'm just at Walmart one day and out of nowhere, I get picked up. Like, what the hell? My little feet are dangling. And he was like, Mom Angie, look at this. He's like, look, I work here. And I'm like, oh my God. I almost said his name. I can't say his name. I said, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. He's like, you're not going to believe it. Like, they pay me to come here. Can you believe that? And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that's, wait, what do you mean? I was so confused. He had no idea. At 16, he had no idea that you could go out and get a job and get paid. No one in his family had ever done that. He had never been shown that or taught that. So he opens up, he pulls his wallet out of his back pocket, and it's like thick. And I said, and he shows me all of his pay stubs. And I said, sweetheart, I didn't call him sweetheart, I called him by his name. But I said, you don't need to carry all that around. Like, don't keep those in there. And he's like, no, I have to. I have to, because if the police ever stop me for anything and I have money, they'll take it from me. I need to show them that I have a job, that they pay me to come here. He has not been in trouble since. At the part of my retirement. I miss my kids. So yeah, so that's some of the things I do. I love it. Yeah, and Monique, that's something, right, I would have never thought about. I never told any of my kids that up until I worked with him. And then I told them, you don't have to keep all of them. But keep some of your pay stubs so that they know you're working. Especially if you have a long criminal history. They're not going to believe you're like, oh, I got a job. Yeah, I bet you do. Slinging dope on the corner. No. So, yes. If cloning becomes real, and oh God, don't clone me. That's too much for the world. You guys, it's just the love of whenever you have something you are passionate about and you're good at, right? Just take it, just do it and run with it. It can be a job. It doesn't matter what it is. If you like it, other people like it, right? It's just, that's my calling. That's what I was meant to do. I have a great connection with them. I still see them out and about randomly. They'll still message me. Oh my God, I had a baby, blah, 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 you know. Oh, right now, Anna, we're just about to get off. We were just kind of chatting about my work and whatnot. You know, Jen, they were, but I was also so blessed to have them. I really was. Yeah, they changed my life. They really changed my life. They're great kids. I love them. Good kids. Thank you guys so much. Oh, of course, Katie. I try as much as I can to interact with the chat. I absolutely love to. I try to respond to everybody's comments. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I said and work in juvenile justice forever. Man, Michelle, I tell you, I feel like there's nothing better. There is nothing better. Now, my last batch of kids that I had that were 15, 16, they were a little too much for me. Okay. They were like, fuck you, but I don't care. Da, da, da. You know, they were way different. There was no breaking where they were at. 18 to 26, perfect. Angie, watch the 2 videos on YT. Cursed. Okay, hold on. I do want to talk about the Jenkins tomorrow. I have that on my list, so we will talk about them tomorrow. I'll watch that beforehand. Oh, and then my husband, 5 kids, and his. I went to school to do something like that, but don't know what to do now that I graduate. Carly, listen. Or Charlie. I didn't see the H. My blind ass. It depends on what type of work that you want to do. If you want to do something like me, I would look, especially just recently, a lot of states got a lot of money for, they call it reunification. I don't like the term reunification, like when people are getting out. Because why do we want to reunite them with the past that they had out here? No, we want to change that, right? Or reentry, whatever. But anyways, I would just look around, like speak to some of the nonprofit agencies in your area that may have money for that. A lot of them got grants to do that type of work. Reach out to the like your district court. Start with your district court, because a lot of times district court are the ones that have these cases. I know in my area we have like community court, where you don't even go to a courthouse. They have it in a whole nother building, and you walk in, there's food there, lunch is provided. The judge is in a sweatshirt and like a hoodie and jeans, sitting there having lunch with you. And then there's the district attorney, the defense attorney, and a social worker. They're all at the table, and they all work together to try to find out what's best for you. We're trying to, not just be shipping them off. Each time when they come in for the first time, they're like, is this a setup? Well, who's the judge? And when the judge is like me, they're like, you're the judge in a hoodie? Like, this is weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm being set up or punked. People got really confused. But it's beautiful. It's a blessing. It's just like a big case staffing. And we all work together. Oh, she's out of jail? Oh, my God. So it was absolutely beautiful. And back to work with kids in the system and show. Yeah. Anywhere, even if you go to, into DOC, they'll do that. We have a system right here directly connected with our courts, which was great. So that's how I was able to work inside the courthouse as well. It's all beautiful. But I'm fake. Ask people, they'll tell you. People think these things, little things they say, offend me. I don't care what you believe, because you don't pay my bills. You didn't pay into my retirement. I did. Now remember, you've been promoted. That's right. Promoted to cult leader. In my trailer park. I literally want to, I don't know how to, but I want to play off the old trailer park thing, because that's hilarious to me. Especially since you guys have seen me in the big house and out on the property. I got a fancy gate, right? Okay. It's like gang, bitches. I work as a QBHS at a men's treatment center. Oh, no, thank you. Q Center, we have a court service department also. Yeah. The other thing too, a lot of times, like if you have reservations by you, a lot of times they'll have something like that as well. Yeah, I'll do a quick recap before I get off live. Yeah. In old ass Angie we trust. Maybe that's why I need to get socks made. In old ass Angie we trust. Gang, bitches. All right, so really fast, here's a quick recap. I will download this today and try to get this up on live or up on YT tonight. So we talked about first we went over the au pair trial. He was convicted, found guilty of murder ×2. But I do believe that he is a great candidate to file for an appeal, because his attorney was trash. He's still guilty. He's still going to have the same outcome. But nonetheless, attorney was terrible, and they did break his rights a couple of times. So there's that. Then we went over Chuki's response of the court docs. Bree was a good girl, and she joined so she could listen and learn. That was great. And then we talked about Tampa Bay. She was arrested for DUI. She went to jail. Apparently she's out now because she's live now. And apparently she hit somebody. I didn't see that part. So I'll have to watch that. Oh, hold on. Hold, please. I almost fell and busted my ass on these pens and paintbrushes that I spilled that Jordan put down there. Anyways, I think that's all we talked about. And then people were just asking questions like what I did in my past and whatever. Oh, and then we have cheer videos. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the cheer videos. Brittany, are you still in here, Brittany? Let's see if Brittany's still in here. If not, I'll wait till tomorrow to show them. Okay, she's still here. Okay, so Brittany sent us some videos to send us off for the night of her baby girl doing some cheerleading, so we're going to watch that. So cute! Okay, now the second one. Oh, wait. That's just a picture. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, hold on, that's awards. Wait. Oh, you don't have the, performance? Oh, it's too long. Nice. Listen, I would be lying to tell you, I'm too old now, but I miss that. I miss the hype of being the coach and getting them from mat A, where you just have like a tumbling mat to warm up your tumbles, try to practice your routines real fast. And then you go to big mat, right, where you just you have a whole mat, but it's not like a have a good night, love, where you just do your quick little warm up, and then you go to the actual practice mat where you have like, and it's done like this. You got 5 minutes in each mat, at least you did back then. And then you have 5 minutes, which is enough time with no mistakes to run through your routine 2 times, right? So then you go to the big mat and you do your full routine with music twice through, boom, and then you're done, and then you're ready to warm up to get out on the stage. And then you wait for hours and hours and hours and hours for awards. It's a great. Oh, I don't know where she was at. Brittany, where were you guys at? It's here in high school. I miss it. Daughter's beautiful. She is beautiful. Wish I had girls. I have 3 boys. Yeah, cheerleading is a lot of fun. Both my daughters cheered. Tay did gymnastics. Was a beast. Yep, gymnastics, same way. Yep, Tay did gym for like 8 years. We traveled all over for gymnastics. Jazz did cheer for like 10 years. It was a lot. It's a lot of fun. I love it. And now my oldest granddaughter is doing gymnastics. Beast. I think I did show it. Hold on. There she is with the other district champ. What a little cutie. I love it. So We did it for 15 years. Yeah, it's a lot. Tay had to stop. She had a, right before nationals, like the week of nationals, she was defending her 3-time national champion. Okay. She got a fracture in her wrist. The doctor's like, oh, did I get it there finally? The doctor's like, no, I don't think you should compete. It's too much. We were leaving like in like 2-3 days. I asked her, I'm like, what do you want to do? She's like, I'm competing. So she competed in nationals with a fractured wrist and won. Yeah, it's amazing. So and she's always been so much like, my daughters are not going to do it. I am 27. My body hurts, blah, 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 blah. I have pain all the time. And now she's in there, both her daughters. And now Jordy's in gymnastics too. So all 3 of my 5 granddaughters are in gymnastics. Yeah, that really, it really is. And then her coach literally went crazy, threw a vaulting board at her. And that was the end of gymnastics. Girl, you're killing me. I just showed it. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? This one, right? Is there a different one besides this one? I showed this one. Oh, where's the... Well, I mean, I saw that's the coaches, but where's theirs? Is it this one? Oh, this... Oh, there it is. Aww. So cute. This one has the... This one had this over it, so I wasn't sure what it was. Okay. So, all right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. It's just after 9 o'clock. I'll be back on tomorrow. Oh, no, they thought it. No, they did so good. So I'll be back on tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have more of an update. Oh, also, really fast. I've got a lot of messages from you guys asking to help with Jamal. I'm never going to put up a GoFundMe or ask you guys for donate. I'm never ever going to do that. I'm just not. And I know people are like, I know you're not asking, but we're offering. What can we do? So what I was thinking, yes, we will help. So what I was thinking is maybe what I can do is set up like 1 or maybe 2 battles a week leading up to a surgery, and whatever I get through that, then that can go to him. Would that be okay with you guys if we did it that way? I just don't feel right about doing a GoFundMe or doing anything like I don't know. It just feels weird to me. So, oh no, she's like, nope, because TikTok takes no, TikTok takes too much. I know, you guys. I'm just trying to think of, I don't know. Let me sleep on it. That's true. They do take a lot. I know, you're right. That could be good too. So yeah. Okay. Well, let me think. Let me talk to him and Jasmine. Jasmine is one of my amazing mods. She's always in here. Love me some Jasmine down. And let me see what they say. I don't feel comfortable with it. But a dinner thing. That could be good too. Like help with that, because I know he's gonna be down for a month or 2. Yeah. But we'll figure something out. I was thinking about it last night when I was up, when my head was pounding, and I was like, maybe we can do that. But we'll figure something out. Let me think about it. I don't know. I'm not real comfortable with it. But let me talk with them and see what they say. Sound good? And then we'll talk. We have a little bit of time to talk about it. Gift cards would be good too. Yeah. I think their main thing, obviously besides like food and stuff like that, would be very helpful, because I know Jasmine's going to have to she'll have the girls by herself a lot. And then he's going to be out for a while. So that would be helpful. But I think their main expense I worry about is rent. So I'm going to help them as much as I can as well. But okay, we'll figure it out. I just appreciate you guys so much that from the minute I told you guys that he had it, you guys were quick to say it will help. Maybe add their CAs or other. Yeah, I can do it. Let me talk to them and see what they think, and then we'll talk about it. Sound good? Okay. I love you guys so much. You guys are always the best. So we have tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. And then Friday we have 1 week. So I hope you guys are packed and ready to go. I hope you're packed and ready to go because we have a week-long vacation. We about to have fun. I just purchased a new tripod and a new light so that I can take you guys with us on some of the excursions. Like I said, I think for sure the whale watching I'll go live. The luau I'll go live so you guys can see that. There's a few other things I may go live with. Some things, and when I go live when I'm on the excursions, I'm not typically talking to you guys. I'm just kind of letting you guys enjoy the show. I comp on Saturday. Love it. It is that season. Oh, you can send them an email? Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. So, anyways, I just want to let you know. So, all right. I love you. Oh, I do want to go see a volcano. My main thing is I want to do anything with animals, whale watching, sea life, all that stuff. I want to do that. I want to do a luau. After that, I don't care. I don't have sail. Jazz does, though. We'll figure something out. We'll figure it out. We have a little bit of time. It's coming fast, but we're going to get through vacation. I'm going to talk to them first and see what they say. I've swam with the dolphins. I think it was really worth it. Maybe it's just because of where I was. I was at Discovery Cove in Florida. It was an amazing experience because at the time I didn't know my mom was passing. That was one of her lifelong things. That was her Christmas gift. I took her we were in Florida for, I think, Tajanae's cheerleading nationals. She was doing cheer shit all day, so I took my mom to Discovery Cove. I paid like $170 each for us to swim with the dolphins. And we were with the dolphin a matter of like 3 minutes total. So, we'll see. So, all right, guys. I love you so much. Have a great night. I don't know, Jenna. Everyone keeps asking me. I really don't know where I'm headed. Somewhere. But it's so funny. As soon as I announced it, my feed this whole day has been about Hawaii. I'm like, how the hell does TikTok randomly know? I say it on live one time, and all of a sudden my whole TikTok has sent me to Hawaii. But it's just made me more excited. All right. I love you guys so much. Sorry, Brian. Love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.